Learn English through stories. U41 Answers PDF. Adapted and modified by Kulwant Singh Sandhu. Contents. Vocabulary. 9 tests. Answers. 1. Read the text and decide which answer A, B, C, or D best completes each collocation or fixed phrase. Whenever we read about the natural world nowadays, it is generally to be given dire predictions about its imminent destruction. Some scientists go so far as to assert that from now on, the world can no longer be called natural, insofar as future processes of weather, climate, and all the interactions of plant and animal life will no longer carry on in their time-honored way, unaffected by humans. There will never be such a thing as natural weather again, say such writers, only weather affected by global warming. It is hard to know whether to believe such prophets of doom, possibly because what they are saying seems too terrible to be true. There are other equally influential scientists who argue that climate, for example, has changed many times over the centuries, and that what we are experiencing now may simply be part of an endless cycle of change, rather than a disaster on a global scale. 2. Both options make sense. Choose the one which forms a common collocation. Could you close the window? There's a bit of a draft. B. I got caught in a downpour. C. Through my binoculars, I watched a tiger stalking its prey. D. Many species of wildlife could become extinct if left unprotected. E. I feel hungry. Could you peel an apple for me? F. Don't be afraid of the monkey, it's quite tame. G. Our country has many natural resources. H. Marcia is very much into environmental issues at the moment. I. Local people are concerned about pollution from offshore oil. Wells. J. That's an unusual dog. What breed is it? 3. Match the words from the box with the creature with which they are associated. Use each word only once. Scratch blind flock whole ivory lead nocturnal. Spray kitten tusks bark squeak per buzz kennel. Main roar stable trap wing wine cub hive. Hoof lamb net saddle sting trunk wool. Horse, hoof, saddle, stable, mane. B. Hive buzz sting. C. Lion, cub, mane, roar. D. Mosquito, wine, net, spray. E. Dog, bark, kennel, lead. F. Sheep, flock, lamb, wool. G. Elephant, ivory, trunk, tusks. H. Mouse, squeak, hole, trap. I. Bat, blind, nocturnal, wing. J. Cat, purr, kitten, scratch. 4. Complete each sentence with a word formed from the word in capitals. Capo the gorilla was born and bred in captivity. B. In the wild, Capo's chances of survival would be slim. Or, in the wild, Capo's chances of surviving would be slim. C. The river cleaning project is run by conservation volunteers. D. The white rhino is now an endangered species. E. Environmentalists claim that the virus among seals was caused by pollution. F. She may look fierce, but the lioness has maternal instincts like any other female animal. Or, she may look fierce, but the lioness has mothering instincts like any other female animal. G. The fish in the river provide an abundant supply of fish for the young bears. H. The whale shark reaches maturity at the age of 30. I. Nowadays only a handful of wild crocodiles remain there. J. Nowhere epitomizes the wonderful diversity of nature better than the jungle. 5. Complete the spaces by finding one word which fits in all 3 sentences. Glaciers provide vital evidence of climate change. What you need is not pills but a simple change of scene. If you need money, there's some spare change in my coat pocket. B. Grassland and savanna occupy a substantial part of southern Africa. It's a long journey. Let's take some books to occupy the children. The protesting students intend to occupy the Holman building. C. The vet said the lump on the dog's face was not cancerous. She had a lump in her throat and a tear in her eye when she said goodbye. Get up and do some work, you lazy lump. D. Many of the wildebeest didn't make it and drowned halfway across the river. My voice was drowned out by the sound of builders drilling. I drowned my meal in sauce to hide the bitter taste. E. The falconer trained the hawk to fly in a perfectly straight line. So let's get this straight. You say you saw the man break in through the window. Why can't you just give me a straight answer for once in your life? 6. Underline the most appropriate word to complete each sentence. Last year this tree was struck by lightning. B. I like spring best, when the apple trees are in blossom. C. Something must be done to protect wildlife. D. When I want to relax, I go for a walk in the countryside. E. In this part of the country, the land is quite expensive. F. Suddenly, we saw a ship appear on the horizon. We were saved. G. Most animals will attack you to protect their young. H. Julia recently discovered a new species of fruit fly. I. We got soaked to the skin in the torrential downpour. J. While I was eating cherries, I accidentally swallowed a stone. 7. Match the beginning of each idiom on the left with its ending on the right. 1. Left holding the baby. 2. Brick wall. 3. Stumbling block. 4. Dire straits. 5. Draw a blank. 6. Have you over a barrel. 7. Face the music. 8. Put the words in the right order and make sentences. 1. Easier said than done. 2. Try not to spread yourself too thin. 3. I wish I hadn't put my foot in it. 4. Getting older is a fact of life. 5. The company is in dire straits. 6. Children are taught the facts of life in primary school. Or, children in primary school are taught the facts of life. 9. Complete each of these idioms with one word. 1. You'd better stop talking or you'll dig yourself into a deeper hole. 2. I hoped I'd find the address I needed in the library, but I drew a blank. 3. If you take on any more work, you'll be spreading yourself far too thin. 4. Stranded on the island with no money and no luggage, we were well aware that we were in dire straits. 5. The police explored a number of ways, but each time they came up against a brick wall. 6. Not having enough savings to set up a business was a major stumbling block. 7. I wish I could leave my job, but they've got me over a barrel.